So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
It's Roberto Carlos! Fernandez. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Big chance! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Cruyff, now it's Puskas. Vitinha, and here's Dembele. Raul, can he finish? Has another go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Melbourne City would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Raul, oh, it's Dembele. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Vitinha! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Vitinha brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Good-looking ball. Talinia gets across to intercept that. Vitinha. And he's managed to get rid. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is one way to stop him. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Looking for options for movement. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Raul producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Neither side yet able to find the net. Back into the middle. That is good alertness. And it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Puskas. Looking for the run. Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff. It's a pretty loose pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Puskas. And the shot's on here. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Raul. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's clever. Oh, and Messi! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
João Neves. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And now the breakaway. Alexander-Arnold. And he's worked it through. Dembele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Melbourne City with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Nuno Mendes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Mendes. Shot, surely! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Nuno Mendes really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Nuno Mendes. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Costa Curta. João Neves. Now it's Puskás. Bruno Fernandes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Raul. For Messi. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Costa Curta. And it's Neves. Fernandes. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Nuno Mendes. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Costa Curta. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Costa Curta. And it's Neves. Mbappe, who played through for the wide man. And a chance! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a decent clearance.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Costa Curta.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated? That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's Roberto Carlos! Vitinha. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, smashing header! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Melbourne City grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mendes providing an outlet on that flank. Up he goes!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Zaniolo. Palhinha defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Puskás. That's a little off target. Koundé. Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he welcomes it in.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, he's been flattened there. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's had a shot! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Aos 85 minutos de jogo, o cabeçala, número 27. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Benfica can make their change now with a break in play. Melbourne City go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
And this is shapes to shoot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Oh, that was no routine save.
João Palhinha is offering a wry smile there. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Zaniolo! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
João Palhinha. Costa Curta. 5 minutes to add. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. João Palhinha. Doku. Barella. Lewandowski. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And it's Barella. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's the end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Bellingham! Bellingham! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Out to the right. Shifted it to the flank. Koundé calmly anticipates. And he can clear it away. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's looking wide. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo going full tilt down the left. Mbappe, a header! No, not the best of headers. Costa Curta. Benfica are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Puskás. Bellingham.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Nuno Mendes. And here's Rodrigo. And he was alert to it. Azar. Camavinga makes the interception. Rodrigo. Bellingham. He's going for goal. There was plenty of power on that. And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Puskás. Benfica are looking to go forward now. That has been cut short. Nuno Mendes. Rodrigo. Spread it left. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo. He's picked his way through. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's managed to get free. And he's there to get it away. Out for a throw. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just
shoots! It's anyone's ball now.
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Played out towards the right wing. Shot, surely! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bellingham. Shot could be on.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Great vision. Hazard. Doku looking to get on the end of this. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Adams. Now it's Olise. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Camavinga gets good distance on it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but he's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Benfica really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Puskás. Bellingham. Camavinga.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's in on goal. And a chance! And it's hoisted clear. And that's been won straight back. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Passing is crisp and sharp. Puskás charging forward, the ball at his feet. Bellingham. And it's Camavinga. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Aims beyond the defence. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Hazard. He's in space and looking for options. Bernardo Silva. Looking for the run. And he's worked it through. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Oh, the ball, and again! Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And this is Puskás. Played through for him. Cruyff finds himself offside. Costa Curta. Now it's Puskás. Olise is onto this, and he's there to belt it away. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Chooses to go cross-field. Can he get on the end of this? That's been slipped through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Spread out to the left. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rodrigo could try cutting inside here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, they've got it again. Swung over. And that was very necessary. Ball is over the line.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 5,
75 minutes played.
el dorsal 7, el dorsal
Well, that had the
2,
makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
El dorsal 47, el dorsal 77.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Puskás, and the shots! Vitinha. Foden. And he cuts out the supply. And that is a little undercooked. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Vitinha providing an outlet on that flank. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Real chance! Oh, it's in! Save the best for last!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Benfica take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Threads one in. Bellingham.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Flash climbs up big! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Benfica have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Puskás taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away.
what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And that gets things running. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3.
Applies the finish! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Yamal. Kante does well to get it back. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That has been cut short. Rui Costa goes steaming forward. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Well, that has not gone well. Costa Curta cuts it out. Conte. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Played out to the left flank.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the...
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Yamal. And that's put paid to a promising move. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Showing great feet there. Oh, this is a great... And the shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Rui Costa. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now there's a fine ball. He's got away. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a mighty effort! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Defending was strong and firm. Conte. Tries to play it through. He's on a decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And this is Puskás. Benfica are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Played back in. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Aims beyond the Yamal! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Costa Curta looking for options for movement. For Conte. Nicely spread. Back into the middle. He can get that clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Puskás, and he shoots! He has done it! And they are right back within touch! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Benfica give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. There's the shot! It's in! And they are pulling clear here. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. And a chance! No mistake! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he's picked it up out wide, looking to go deep, punched away. Muscular approach does pay off. There's the whistle for half-time.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que la tienda oficial del estadio está abierta entre semana y en días de partido.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Out of play for a throw. Valverde. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Not the most accurate pass. Camavinga. Valverde. Real chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! That's going to go a long way. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. Camavinga cuts out the pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Rui Costa. Ibrahimovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter...
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short, and it's Roberto Carlos. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Benfica have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Probing pass. So we've reached the hour mark. Well timed, excellent interception. Valverde is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nice physical challenge. Benfica looking to pass their way through. It's a good foot in there. Yamal. Rui Costa. Can he get it through? Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Benfica can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. Roberto Carlos. Vitinha. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He has found the way through. He came in hard, very hard. Puskas. Nicely weighted. Ibrahimovic! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Might be danger here. It's Ibrahimovic! And he hits the net. And just like that, he's into double figures now.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And yes, it's him again.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Benfica get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Bellingham plays it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rui Costa. Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. Benfica are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Costa Curta.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Doku in acres of space out wide. And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Benfica really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Balde gets over and intercepts. Camavinga. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Benfica with this to level it up. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
El dorsal 20.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And we're done. Benfica can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting.